What's up guys, my name is Ace, and last week we looked at my armory and what I earned in my armory, all the elite guns and stuff that I have. This week I'm going to be going over my stats because a lot of people ask me if I reverse boost, or some people have actually accused me of reverse boosting in some of my gameplays, and this is definitely not the case, so I just wanted to sort of prove that. Plus, a lot of you guys are just interested in what my stats are like, and I get constantly asked, what's your kill-death ratio? What's your score per minute? What's your win-loss ratio? What's your accuracy? So I thought I would just clear that all up with one video here today. So let's get into the combat record. So starting it off with the career stuff, this is all like the basic stuff. I just earned this player card, which I really like, with the Leprechaun. That one's getting 200 kills with score streaks when you're using a class that has 4 score streaks equipped. And you have to do that all within 1 prestige. So I kind of like that one. It's my new one. I don't see it very often, so I don't really want to talk about player cards too often now. I am currently prestige 9, I believe. I think I just prestige. I'm prestige 9. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's prestige 9. I've got 18,000 kills, 512 wins, and score doesn't really matter. Kill death ratio is 1.93 and steadily rising. I'm not somebody that actually plays for kill death ratio or plays for any stats, but I do always try to do as well as I can possibly do. Almost every single game. It's very rare that I just mess around and do something completely off the wall, like go for crossbow kills, unless I'm doing like a live commentary challenge. But for the most part, I play as well as I can possibly play, and I try to improve my stats, but I don't actively think about my stats in game. So like, for instance, I would like to get to a kill death ratio, but it's not really my goal every game. It's not always in my head like, oh, I got to get up to that 2 kill death ratio. I just think over time, as I improve, I will eventually hit that 2 kill death ratio, and it'll just be a little bit of a milestone on my way to improving even more at the game. My win-loss ratio, 1.37, which is actually pretty good considering I play solo a lot, and then lately I've been playing a lot with one other player, and that is the One Boom. So that definitely helps winning games. If you have 2 people that really want to win and that have skill in the game, it can definitely make you win a whole lot more games than you'll win by just playing solo. And then score per minute, 436. This is a very game mode specific stat. I play mostly domination, so therefore mine's a little higher than a lot of other people's. Some people still have much higher than me even, but this is a pretty respectable score per minute for domination, based on what I've seen comparing to other people that play domination a lot. We can get into a little bit more detail here. My accuracy is only 19%, which isn't bad, but isn't really amazing either. I don't really focus on accuracy too much. Like, obviously I focus on hitting my target, but I don't really care if I have to pre-fire a wall or something and just waste a bunch of shots, or try and wallbang somebody by spraying an entire magazine through a wall. So I don't really worry about accuracy, but it can be a little bit of an indicator of how good your aim is on average, and it's not the greatest. It could be better, to be honest. I've played 888 games and I've won 512 of them, so not too bad. The personal best, this thing must be glitched a little bit because it says I have 22 strafe kills in one game, and I know for a fact I have more than that because I did the strafe challenge, or the dogfight challenge. No, I call it the strafe challenge, and I got way more than 22 strafe kills in that game. So the personal bests, I don't really trust them too much, to be honest. But there you go, those are my personal bests. Game mode, oh, what is this? I'll just basically go over this really quick. I mainly play domination, play a little bit of team deathmatch. Kill confirmed, that's basically just from ground war whenever I play ground war. Hardpoint, don't really touch too often. Same with momentum, search and destroy, infected, uplink. All these game modes I never really touch. I've actually never played capture the flag or search and... Actually, no, I played capture the flag once in ranked play, and I've never played search and rescue. So, yeah, I basically just stick to domination and team deathmatch. These are my past 5 games, which were recorded, or not recorded, but were played like a few days ago, so I don't even remember them. But as you can see, I'm pretty consistent, getting at least a 2 to 3 kill death ratio. Sometimes I do better, sometimes I do a little worse, but pretty consistent, and my kill death ratio is improving. Now this is the part that I'm not so proud of. I use the AK-12 a lot, like way too much. I'm starting to branch out now that I'm getting into the higher prestiges and I'm very comfortable with the game and spawns and maps and everything like that. I'm starting to branch out a little bit, but as you can see, I have a ton of kills with the AK-12 and then not many with the other guns. Like the ASM-1, I got a fair amount. The HBRA, those are all from my first like 2 prestiges when the HBRA was actually a good gun back then, but now it's not really a good choice to use. Like, it's not terrible, it's still viable, but it's not nearly as good as the AK-12 or the BAL in my opinion. MP11 I use a little bit, and yeah, these guns I have to use more often. The ARX I really want to like, but from what I've seen, you need to have a variant for this to be a good gun. If you don't have a variant, it's a little bit difficult to play with the ARX. I'm not saying it's useless, but I don't know, it's something I would like to use more, but kind of struggle to use. And yeah, I don't use any of these guns very often, so no point in even looking at them. So yeah, as you can see, my accuracy tends to hover around 20%, give or take, depending on the gun that I use. Exo Launcher, not really worth mentioning. I rarely even use these, and if I do, it's just because I don't have any room in my class, like I just Prestige or something, so I don't have anything unlocked. Score streaks, mainly use UAV, which I'm kind of surprised with because I don't use UAV too often anymore because so many people use low profile. I find it almost a waste of a score streak, but apparently I've earned a bunch of them. Bombing runs, you can see I earn at least a kill per bombing run on average. Usually it's about 2 kills, but it really depends on the bombing run. Sometimes I don't get any. System hack, I've used 505 of them. Aerial assault drone, I always run this with AI and rockets. And as you can see, I'm getting more than 1 kill on average for every assault drone that I earn, which isn't really bad. Like, you would think that's probably not that great, but honestly, a lot of the times I find I'm earning about 4 or 5 kills on average, but sometimes everybody's running Blind Eye and I get no kills with it, or sometimes it gets destroyed right away by somebody that's using Blind Eye, so you really have to think about that when you're looking at how many kills on average you're earning. Warbird, I've earned a fair amount of these, and they actually get you quite a few kills. As you can see, I'm getting pretty much on average 2 kills per Warbird, not too bad. Remote turret, this is something that I didn't really realize, but this is why I stopped using the remote turret. As you can see, I've earned 64 of them, and I only have 37 kills. So most of the time, or about half of the time, I'm not getting any kills with the remote turret, and it's a waste of a streak. And I usually use it with sentry and rockets, but sometimes I'll just leave it regular sentry, but it just doesn't get kills very effectively. Once we start getting down to these, it doesn't really matter because I never really use them. Have no interest in using an aerial assault drone, or recon drone, sorry, and the XS1 Goliath. I just don't like the fact that you're really slow moving and you're guaranteed to die when you're in the Goliath. I like carrying on my streaks, so that's why I don't use the Goliath. Missile Strike, I'll probably start using a little bit more often. As you can see, I never really use it, but so far averaging 1 kill per missile strike, so not too bad. And the Paladin, I don't like using just because it takes you out of the fight for so long, and I like being in the fight using my gun as much as possible while my streaks do the work for me. And finally, for the medals, we'll just go over this relatively quickly here. Got a fair number of headshots compared to the amount of kills I get. I think it's about 10%. Oh wait, I have 18,000 kills, so yeah, less than 10% of my kills are headshots, which isn't bad considering the headshot multipliers are really low in this game. All these ones don't really mean too much. Tons of strafe kills. Actually, I have more strafe kills than headshot kills. That's kind of surprising. Lots of double kills, triple kills, fury kills, frenzy kills, and 3 super kills, and nothing higher than that yet. I've got to get a DNA bomb or something that'll get me those mega kills or those ultra kills or maybe even the kill chain. I would love to get the Killer Mastery, I think it's called. And then this part might surprise some of you. I've only got 3 Vicious medals, 22 Unstoppables with those 3. So an unstoppable medal is any kill after 30 kills in a streak. So yeah, I don't earn Viciouses all the time. A lot of times I'm somebody that likes to jump on the flag, or if we're gonna lose the game, I will definitely throw my body on the flag and sacrifice myself if it's the right move and needs to be done. So I don't typically play for Vicious medals too often, but a lot of times when I'm at a party, that's when I'll start going for those Viciouses. I don't know the plural of that. And as you can see, I've choked a few because I've got 7 Brutal medals and only 3 Vicious medals. So I got to get better at staying past that 20 kill streak. Once I get up to that 20 kill streak, I gotta keep it going and stay alive there. All of these ones, anything really worth mentioning? I don't think so. Never really use shields. Yeah, I don't think a ton of these are worth mentioning. Ooh, I did get my kill with a recalled spike drone. That was kind of neat. I think I did that in Infected. So yeah, that's pretty much all the stats that I wanted to show you today. Oh wait, we didn't go over score streaks or anything like that, but I already showed you the score streak medals. Anti-score streak, nothing really worth mentioning, except apparently I killed an enemy bombing run. I don't remember doing that. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And game modes, just really quick. Yeah, nothing really too exciting. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. That's all my stats. That proves, I hope that's enough proof for you guys that I'm not a reverse booster. I don't reverse boost to get easy lobbies or anything like that. I play legit, and I'm completely against reverse boosting. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you guys next time.